Cleveland, Ohio. EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. McCaffrey to get things started. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass.
And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack, and that flag is probably on the offense as well. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Rolling right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he gets that to Hardman. And he will get into the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Get it! Gotta be lying!
Sanders now to the air right away. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete. Misconnects trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
To return is Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 45-yard line.
It's set. 18. What's up?
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll manage only a couple. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
It's set. 18. What's up?
They run once more with McCaffrey. They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Third, they need 8. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
So on fourth down, they'll turn to Lou Hedley here to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes Ford on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Start of the second. Browns in control of the football.
22-yard line.
They've got it with a second down and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sanders will throw it. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
46-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That one's good for 29.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big...
That is hot! What a job to keep the play alive! Touchdown, 49ers!
San Francisco.
That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, That's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here comes Ford on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Two. Liking 18.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
It's it.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. K.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
2 minutes
second
remaining
and
here in
6.
this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 6. Again, it's Judkins. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Play action. Watson. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw on 2nd down is Watson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Come on. That's ready.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's in! Touchdown, Browns. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are back in this one. It's 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
18.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On 1st and 10, 30. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson going deep downfield for Judy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Get set. 18.
Now Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one is complete to Hartman. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes Ford on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins. And he surges first for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by M26 Franchise. It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5. Fake the handoff. Now Watson. This one complete to Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Shotgun snap to Watson. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Panther and left. Huh.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of 5. It's fourth down.
Got it. Ready?
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Here we go. Check.
They snap it to Watson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And this will wind up a Niners first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on second. It's second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll come up now for second down.
Second and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. They will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Ready, set.
Here's second and 6. Now Watson. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw is Watson. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Nick Bosa, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now it's Watson. Backs to the open man, it's Tillman. He's going to pick up the Browns first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
That's good. Ford, hey.
Throwing is Watson. Going deep downfield for Judy. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here we go. One final play. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.